What is up, guys? It's Guildspire here, and welcome back to Elden Ring. Alright, for real this time, we are going to be far more careful in a couple of our fights than we were yesterday. But we're gonna be aiming to do the first half of this run no hit. I think we can do it. So with that being said, let us jump right on in, shall we? And begin our pathin'. I mean, I'm feeling, like I said, the only bosses that I have any fears of is Magma Worm, Godric, and Godfrey. Those are the only ones that really just stick out at me going, a little bit concerned about fighting you. Everything else we have down to a science for the first half, all the way through Morgott. So, only time will tell, but we'll make an effort here. One thing that we are going to do is I am going to get the poise breaks, the crystal tier earlier than I did yesterday. I think I want to get it before Mogget, so we can use it for both Mogget and Godric. And down we go. Alright, grab Scion out of the way. Do I want to use my rune right now? I'm trying to remember. I guess we do for Church of El. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, good to go. Don't need to touch this. We do want to touch the first step, though. Come in right up. I have a shot. So we're gonna pop you. We're gonna add you. We're gonna add you. And you. Okay. So we are at 3,000 runes to begin with here. Hi, Vare. A frickin' sack of spuds. Oh. And away we get. Let's make sure we pick up some Roa berries. We need at least 3 of them. Whatever do to you? He tried to kill me! I mean, to be fair, I tried to kill his god first, but you know. This man tried to kill me and called me maidenless. Frickin' rude. Alright. Let's grab some stuff from you. So I'm trying to remember the exact number. So 600 for short bow. 1,200 for the torch. So we need, what, 1,800 available to us? So we can grab those, and that should be exactly what we need then. We should be fine for both the short bow and the torch. You know, maybe, but he doesn't know that. To be fair, I'm pretty sure it's there's the lore about the tarnished list maiden that is found dead. There is I'm not sure if anyone's actually dived into it, but there is the lore implication that that was actually supposed to be your maiden, but she died before you arrived, basically. So it's kind of interesting to look at that little bit of lore. I was like, is that supposed to be my maiden? Because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be my maiden. But here I am, freaking maidenless, technically. Technically, we have a maiden, but we don't. Because Melina technically isn't a maiden. She's interesting, because she has the mark of the 3 fingers, but she very much does not like the 3 fingers.
Have you? They, sir, but you. I can play turning to aid you. You need to the foot.
You know, Melina here, she just role plays the role of maiden. She is not actually a maiden, to be fair. Alright, let's pass time till morn. You don't need to talk to Ronnie. There's physically no reason for me to do so. So let us do this. Let's go grab the mace. If I remember correctly, backstabbing you won't insta-kill you, unfortunately. Because this does not do enough damage. Yup. Hi, friend. Don't notice me, just, you know... Oh, you noticed me. Ah, he kind of noticed me. He's like, what was that? It was nothing but the wind. Alright. So we're in the clear here. Let's go up to the shack. And at least pop this for right now. Wow, they very rarely ever get a second shot off. That was surprising. I definitely look like someone with 0 maidens. That is until I killed those holding great runes, in which case, then everyone's like, oh, hold up. This person has 2 great runes? All right, maybe you're not such a trash tarnish after all. All right, we're good. So let's go back to first step so we can grab the short bow as well as the golden foul foot. Will be a good idea. And then from here, do we want to go to this? We can do one of 2 things. We can either set up Dragon Barrow West immediately. Actually, yeah, we should set up Dragon Barrow West first, since we have runes in hand. Yeah, that's actually correct. That is actually what we need to do. If we went for Celia Crystal Cave, we would need to bone out and thus lose our runes, so that would be a mistake. That would be a mistake.
What do you don't want any?
All right, we grab the short bow.
Done? Well.
Also grab these. And so now we go to Lake North. All right. Guess we should take you off, put you on for now. Not that we're going to use you right away. Oh, that's right. Almost forgot about Bach. I need to shake him down for his mushrooms.
You will just thank you. I was put and I ended up. Oh, when they. So this is all I hope.
Thank you, Bach. I'll come back for my frickin' money mushrooms again. We'll be back tomorrow. How do I need to use... Oh, I guess that's right. I need to... Can I turn off all the tutorials? I swear to God I need to if there is a way. If there isn't, then, well, oh well. Is there? Game options. Show tutorials. There we go. No more tutorials, game. We're good. Promise. I say that, I'm gonna somehow forget what to do at some point. Like, what button do I press? Alright, so we're at 1264, and I forget if it's technically 12 or 1250 for the torch, but either ways, we should be fine because we killed that one soldier of Godric. Here's the Kennethite. I have to mention that we have some runes up here. Kennethite?
Servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false.
Uh-huh. You keep on sitting on your high horse there. Just kill him for a seed. It's not even worth it. It's one of those situations that's like, it's not even worth attempting to kill him. Like, we could later, but it still wouldn't be worth the time. Oh, come on now. There we go. Got the cookbook. Let's go grab our flask. Ooh. That's fine. We're not a no damage run. I eventually might make this into no damage run because the pathing should be pretty good for that. But right now we're just gonna go with the no hit run. Because no damage, all we would do is you wouldn't use Bloody Slash, and we would replace the talisman that we use for the extra 20 with the one with for extra 10 when at max HP instead. Alright, we're good here. Let's keep on moving. So now we are heading on over to Dragonbarrow West. I guess I do need that sword on still, don't I? I mean, you're gonna kill Draconic Tree Sentinel? Depending on your stats, Poison Mist might be an option. Poison Mist, you can always sneak up behind, and do that. I don't know what the requirements are, though, is the only problem. I don't know how much faith and intelligence it needs. But if it meets the requirements... Oh, yeah, exactly. You can just poison him after 20 minutes. So even if you do that, you theoretically could just, like, poison him, then run away, and then poison him, run away. Scarlet Rot works too, right? Like, that's an option. Got that set up. Faith of 12. Get by popping a rune. I thought you were doing rune level 1 though, right? Unless did you change that? Oh, Great Rune. That would make sense. Yeah, Godric's Great Rune. Yeah, that would work. That would work. And I guess also there are talismans as well. Yeah. That makes sense. All right. Let's pop you. And then let's go grab our Newman's Rune. As well as Smith and Stone 8. Yeah, Smith and Stone 8. This way. Come on. Keep on moving. Friggin' torturing this poor guy. And that should be good. Oh. Up we go. We should be in the clear for the Newman's Rune. And then we'll teleport back to Dragonbarrow West and then go grab the Beast Repellent Torch. Which is just, I knew as soon as I saw that thing existing in my first playthrough, I just went, oh, this is going to be fantastic for no-hit runs. And sure enough, it is just like such a godsend when grabbing the Source Seal as well as the Gold Rune. What happened to DBD? Comes down to, I absolutely love to death FromSoft games. I have for a very long time. And one thing that I've always wanted to do is to do a no-hit run in a FromSoft game. And so after playing through Elden Ring, I decided that I wanted to have Elden Ring be one of those games. And so here we are. We'll eventually go back to DBD, and I'm going to play DBD at a competitive level. But as of right now, we're playing a lot of Elden Ring, and that's okay. Shark is cozy. I do remember you. I do. How have you been? Hopefully been doing well. Why the new, didn't want to sit. Why do I always do that and go, oh yes, let's sit now? Every time.
Forgive me. To determine
dang it.
if you
No, I
have
don't wanna
things
go yet.
current,
No.
there is
No.
I can take gathering
No. Okay. Every time I just like, I see Sight of Grace, I'm like, yes, press Y. Like, why do I do that? Okay. There is... Yeah, we're gonna have to do that towards the end, because we're gonna need the longbow and whatnot. Because Pokemon is great. Pokemon is great. I'd love to do like a challenge run in Pokemon eventually. Do like a Nuzlocke challenge. I've never done a Nuzlocke, but I've watched Nuzlocke challenges. I think that'd be fun eventually. Let's donate. Good stuff. And then I guess we set up for Dragon Paro and Church of Plague. Yeah. Bar save good. No hit run Legend of Arceus. I don't think I've ever seen any challenge runs other than speed runs in Legend of Arceus. But I'd be down to like do Nuzlocke challenges. Those definitely fascinate me. Hey, what's up, Cam? Doing pretty well, you know, just setting up for our no-hit run. Because, you know, no-hit runs in Elden Ring take a good hour to set up, which is ridiculous when you think about it, but it is the case. We're gonna get Dectus right, Source Seal, as well as the Gold Rune. Ooh, they're screaming a lot. Like I said, so far I've never been hit, so I'm just gonna keep it that way, hopefully. I can't Nuzlocke it. I would recommend Brilliant Diamond. Yeah, I've seen Brilliant Diamond be up there. There are a few that... I probably do one that's a bit easier. The Nuzlocke community has, like, a decent list of ones that they go, oh yeah, this one's easier than the rest. So I'd probably go for one of the easier ones. Alright, let's go now. Cool. Been doing a bunch of duels today. Ooh, what you using for those duels? Anything good? Alright, let's head to Church of Plague. And then we are going to head to Celia Crystal Cave. Didn't know how duels worked and kept healing. It got annoying. What's your rune level, Cam? Because I know if you're doing like duels at okay, well that might be why. Most of like the Elden Ring PvP community is gonna be sitting at rune level 120 to 150. So that might be why you're getting people who don't really understand as much, unfortunately. Alright, we're going back to first step. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Eventually, like, I might recommend to you to eventually, like, make a PvP profile or save, basically. It might not hurt. It might not hurt. Giant Crushers and Sorcery. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't see a lot of that from the rest of the PvP community. Giant Crushers definitely are a rare breed. You've seen a lot of, like, halberds, katanas, obviously. Sorcery is very strong. It always will be in PvP. If you can do it right. Hi, everybody. Play balloons. Oh yeah, I used to play tower defense all the time. Back in a long time ago. Balloons tower defense was freaking jam back in high school, middle school. They've been doing pretty good in PvP. I won a lot of fights with these things. Really, that's surprising. I feel like the biggest thing is, like, if you're using Royal Knight's Resolve, you just wait for that to dissipate, you run from it, and then you just punish at range, you outspace it. So that's really surprising. So far, so good. They do huge damage if they can get a hit in, they're dead. Oh yeah, for the most part. I mean, I'm trying to think. You should be doing upwards of, like, let's say they're not using great armor, probably like 15 to 17. 2 hits in? Okay. Yeah, 2 hits kind of makes sense. I was about to say 1 hit would be a bit surprising. Did you get Elden Ring? So there, I'll look at that question from 2 different lenses. From an open world perspective, this, in my opinion, is one of the best open world games that I have ever played. Pure, plain, simple. However, it is, at the end of the day, a FromSoft game. And what that means is that you do need to kind of go into it understanding that you're going to not do things your first try. And if stuff like that isn't your jam, then probably not. Especially if it's your first FromSoft game, like, there's a lot that you're gonna have to learn and pick up on. If you want a hard game, then yeah. I mean, it is difficult, not because its purpose is to be difficult, but because it is, you know, difficulty is dependent on you, the player. The difficulty of the game is very user dependent, and a lot of people don't seem to fully understand that. And the one thing I always tell people, FromSoft games will teach you at, like, just from a gaming standpoint, but from, like, a life standpoint, it will teach you acceptance and understanding, and a bit of humility too, right? It is one of those things. Hey, what's up, Hunter? It's been a while. How have you been? Hopefully you've been well. What have you been up to, if anything much? Here. Not bad, happy to hear. Want their hands held in games? Because some people get different things out of games, and that is a-okay, right? Some people want just something to play and relax to. You know, they don't really want something that would frustrate them or stress them out. Some people want, you know, the opposite. Some people want a challenge. And some people just want, like, something different entirely. Like, some people might want to, like, a click-through game, right? Like, there is a game for everyone out there. At the end of the day, gaming is for everyone. And people tend to forget that. People tend to forget that. Can I? No, I can't go from here, that's right. Which means we go out here. And I guess at this point we go to Fort Faroth again. Because I think we're ready to kill the dragon. Yeah? Which, if that's the case, I guess we can go to the round table. You've been playing Elden Ring as well? Awesome. How's that been treating you? As you can see, we have finished our first playthrough on my main account and killed all but one boss. I still actually need to kill that one boss that I found out exists. And now we're pathing no-hit runs. reminds me of Dark Souls. Really? You don't say. I need to, that's right, need to do this, then swap that, thank you.
You're no matter how you.
Alright, let's sell you 3. There we go. 2,500. Yep, yeah, I mean, it's a FromSoft game, right? So it's all, you know, like much like the general game like Soulsborne, you know, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring. So there's a lot of that. We need 18, 12, 18, 23. And let's push that for now. And now we go to Fort Faroth. With some games, I can understand why people don't want a challenge, but games like Elden Ring wouldn't be fun at all if there wasn't a challenge to it. Honestly, I would tend to disagree. I think that one of the cool things about Elden Ring really is the fact that it is a game that you can make it what you want, or make of it what you want. Because, like, you can go, like, what I'm doing and give yourself a ultra difficult challenge, which in my case is finishing the game or getting an ending without being hit. And then you can take a look at it from another direction and go, okay, cool, I want to do everything that the game has to offer, so I kill every boss. And some bosses are easier than others. And then some people might just want to, you know, go standard long-sword shield, you know, classic knight route. Like, there's so much that this game does have to offer. And like I said, you make it as difficult as you want it. You could go melee only, no stats effects, no summons, and you would make your life very difficult. Or you can, like, I didn't do it with intention to make it easier, but I will admit, like, I wouldn't say using the hook claws, but using stats effects like bleed and freeze made my playthrough a bit easier, right? But I will say I did handicap myself a little bit by using hook claws, because hook claws are a very unique weapon. And I realized, like, everyone looks at hook claws in PvE and goes, why would you ever use that? I'm like, hook claws are amazing. Everyone else looking at me like, you're crazy. I'm like, uh-huh, a little. But yeah. Eventually. I haven't, like, genuinely touched a public Dead by Daylight lobby since the last chapter came out, and we played it for a day. And then we played more Elden Ring. And I am determined at this point to complete a no-hit run on Elden Ring. We've already pathed out the first half, and I believe that we should be able to complete the game no-hit. And so I'm very excited by that prospect. So until that happens, at the very least, I'm probably not touching DVD from a public lobby perspective. I still am practicing for like comp matches, but that's about it. And then I don't know, like, after we get the no-hit run, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to do like another challenge run, or if I want to you know, take a break from Elden Ring. We'll find out when that happens. Alright. I think one more rotation and then the dragon will bleed out. And we can pop the little pickle palplet. There it is. Pop it. Cool. Alright. Renal was dead and a star hit you last second. Big oof. Did you kill her? The thing is with Renala, right? I know that if you, in second phase, kill her and you 1-for-1 trade, then you lose out on all the runes, I'm pretty sure. Let's level up. So 12, 18, 23 for Moonveil. And then, what do we say? 30 we want to just sit it at this point, and we should be fine. 12, 18, 30. Memorize spell for rock sling. We don't have anything for the physic yet. It was just before she probably died, so it didn't count. Ooh, big oof. Thank you for reminding to hydrate. I'll do that in 1 second. Can take you off. I have some tea, which, I mean, at the end of the day, tea is just flavored water, right? That's how that works. Okay, cool. What are you doing now? What am I doing now? Take that off. After this, we go Lake Lunaria, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, Lake Lunaria. Because we're going to want to progress the Riot quest line for the Volcano Manor invitation. We need to gain access to Rey Lucaria Gate South and Main Gate, so we can then be able to basically transport over to Rey Lucaria Gate East and Bellum Church. We are going to want to go to EG and get that prepped and ready. We're going to want Nomadic Cookbook 7, which is right over here. And we are going to want to kill the Deathrite Bird. And then last but not least, we want to kill the Erdtree Avatar at the Mausoleum. It's not Compound. I forget what it's called. But that area. So we're playing Fortnite a bit. This season has no building, so it's actually much more enjoyable than before. That's what I've been hearing. And honestly, like, if Fortnite had a, like, no build mode a lot sooner, I probably would have played more Fortnite. It's why I preferred PUBG and Apex, to be honest, because, like, I just couldn't get behind Fortnite's building. Not to say that, like, it was a bad mechanic, or that it is a bad mechanic. It's just that something that, like, I didn't enjoy as part of my FPS experience, right? So, or I guess Fortnite's TPS, isn't it? It's a third-person shooter. Alright, we don't need to touch this side of Grace. We will still say hi to Thop, though. We're actually not going to talk to him. We're just going to pass by him and laugh at him since he doesn't have access to Rey Lucaria, and also be thankful that he doesn't because of the end of his quest line. Which, if you have not found out that yet, I'm not going to spoil it. Have fun figuring that out. Bye, Thop. Bye, Thop. Don't go to Rey Lucaria. Alright. So far, so good. I guess I can also take that off for now. Make sure we have this prepped and ready. Oh, you know what I should have done while I was at the round table? I guess I can do it anyways. I guess I should have done it when I was at the round table. I should have freaking grabbed the longbow. Oh, dang it. That's a whoops. That's a whoops right there. And I don't need anything from you. The age-old question of this section of the run. Do we talk to Raya first, or we go for Rey Lucaria South and EG? Honestly, the order doesn't matter in the slightest. But I think I'm gonna go Raya and Deathrite Bird first. Let's do that. Are we gonna turn? There we go. Perfect. Let's keep moving. I really wish I could sit at that side of Grace and to make my, like, pathing a little bit shorter, a little bit safer. The thing is, like, sitting at that side of Grace is miserable. Because projectiles in Elden Ring are still a thing even after you sit at a side of Grace. It doesn't, like, fully reset, which makes sense based on the scale and scope of.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
It's rather my mistress. Could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, how to bless a thug, please.
Alright, cool. Let's go say hi to the ball guts. We already used our runes. We're at level 30. We have Rock Sling at the ready. So based on that, we can talk, grab the necklace, and immediately come back to Deathrite Bird. Oh, you know what I didn't do, though? Glad I remembered. My freaking flasks. And make sure I have those at the ready. Otherwise, we'll be in a bit of a pickle, won't we?
What are you trying to start? Show me, and I'll consider. I'm not in love. You're a first.
It's a good mechanic, just the way that they made it. Which, I mean, it made itself very unique in comparison to its competitors, right? So, like, what they did made a lot of sense, and it was done well. It just wasn't for me. I think that's the biggest thing. Also, I realized that I forgot to raise my FP in mind, didn't I? We need to get that to level 17 so we can use 4 rock slings with no issue. That's fair. It's okay to disagree. Last time nightfall. There we go. Got to do that too. Deathright bird time! And thankfully, we know how to cheese Deathright bird. I'm so glad that we figured out how to cheese this thing. Like, yes, we don't actually need to fight it in any capacity. I don't know why it's so easy to cheese this one, but it is. Hi. I need you to chill a bit, friend. I think one more will do it. That's fair. I can understand that perspective. Let's go to Raya. And we are off to the races.
Please. Oh, thank you. Did I forget? I see you are very to study such. Please.
Alright, there's the invitation.
The volcano.
So we're good to go there when we need the Somber Smithing Stones 6 and 7. Let's go back to Lakeshore. So now we can go to Ryokaria Gate South, gain access to that, make it daytime. Then we go get access to EG, and then after that, we are gonna go get the magic crystal tier, so we can do more damage with our current setup. Woo! Didn't see you there, friend. Now we're gonna hang left here. What way are you facing? I'm facing left, so we're gonna go right. And we should be in the clear to get to the way gate. Full iframe, so we don't need to worry about anything here. Alright, so now we're at Raylucaria Gate South. We now need to go we need to go sneak past the dragon. Freaking raining. Definitely change it to daytime, right? Whenever it rains, I'm like, is it daytime? Is it nighttime? I don't know. Rainspoon is so OP in PvP? Yes. No, they're... eventually, when the PvP meta is kind of settled, and like PvP tournaments are a thing, the fingerprint shield as well as the one talisman that makes it so you don't take any stamina damage basically, or poise damage with that, is probably going to get banned from those tournaments for obvious reason. But there's so much in the PvP meta right now that like might need tuning that I doubt we'll see like tournaments of that scale that like DS3 has, for example, for a long while. I would be very surprised if we ever saw anything like that anytime soon. But fingerprint shield and a spear, a great spear, yeah, it's kind of nutty. It is kind of nutty. My giant crush only did 2 damage. Yeah, it sounds about right. Cool. We now have access to Bellum Church, as well as... Yeah, I mean, Bellum Church is the biggest thing there. Let's go to Ichi, gain access to him, and grab... I guess we're gonna... I'll do it later, but we will want to grab Slumbersmithing Stone 1 through 4 twice, I think. Perfect. And go just a little bit left of due northeast. All right. Time to talk to Jimmy boy. Alright, talisman's equipped. Well, we need to get a fort height soonish. Alright, 40 minutes in. Probably a little bit longer. Yeah, about 40 minutes in. So this is pretty on par with everything.
Well, I presume. Oh, I am an old Koto here, perhaps you.
Alright, we got those. Now we're going back to Lakeshore. And now I make the trek to go grab the crystal tier. Oh, need to go left. I wish there was an easier way to get from or get to there, but there really isn't. There technically is from the Grand Lift, but there's the Madness Tower that I can't physically deal with, or rather want to. I don't think it'd be worth my time, where we can just instead go this way and get there just as safe, if not safer. Alright, so far so good. Those guys down there duking it out. Should get some runes off them, which is nice. Hello, Poochies. Alright, we're not gonna follow the beaten path. We're gonna go a little bit up to the left because there's a death crab on that pathway. Would rather not run into it. So we go over here. I beat double Gargoyles last night to admit that I abused Kama Azure. Oh no, that's fair. That is fair. I just realized, is this another Starlight Shard? That just makes my life... You know what? Now I'm really happy that we pathed this way. Because we now are able to grab a second Starlight Shard. You know what that means? That makes the God Serpent, as well as Rykard, so much easier. Because now we can pop a Starlight Shard for God Serpent and Rykard, and now we don't care. Or, there is an or. We could theoretically save it for Fire Giant, but I think I'm gonna, on this run, since we're focusing in on the first half, we pot for God Serpent. And so now we have one for God Serpent, we have one for Rykard, and we're just golden. That's amazing. I'm really happy I realized, I'm like, oh yeah, that's an Astrolabe. Wait 1 second, there's a Starlight Shard. Let's grab that. That's huge. That is huge. Okay. And we keep on moving. Smoldering Butterfly. I wonder what the explanation is for the fire slugs just kind of being there. Like, is there like a actual explanation for why they just appear in random areas? I don't know. I don't think there is. Is this the way? I'm trying to remember. Shoot. Yes. 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 I haven't run this path all too often. Yes, it is. I need to do this. Wait, this isn't the spot. Is it? No. Where's the freaking spot? Was that the spot? I hear the walking ballista. I see this guy here. Because you had a dot there, that's why. Where am I going? I feel like up here's the rune bear. Is my problem. Yeah, that's the problem. I haven't pathed this out as well as I'd like. Oh yeah, see, there's that. And I don't want to deal with that. Because he will one-shot me. That's not here. Where the fresh hell is it? So it's like over here? Can I get up here? There's definitely that little spot I jumped up to. Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it. Oh, it's this one. Here it is. It's like, I know it's near here. I just forget where. I was a bit scared that we're in Rune Bear territory. Alright, so we go right, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay, get past this guy here. Nope, need to go back. Okay, now we're in the clear. Freaking jumpy over here. That's not where I need to go. I need to go continue around. And then, is it here? Hold up. Where is it? God dang it. They go past? Oh no, it's up here. I was kind of right. I was like, I was going the right way, but I had the wrong idea. I was like, I can't jump up there. But I need to go around nonetheless. Site of Grace is here. I will touch this just because if we were to mess up, at least I have a bit of a checkpoint and we can continue practicing. All right. But I think we are good. So we can do 2 for a kill. Alright, so that is both of them down, or all 3 of them down rather. And now we go over this way. Excellent. Okay, pathing's still a little bit meh to me, but at least we are up here. We have not taken a hit. The Magma Blade and PvP got a lot of salty messages saying they're broken. Honestly, they're not that bad. They have such a huge tell. Let's be honest here. Unfortunate. Wasn't locked on. Somehow actually almost hit the Earth Tree Avatar, though. wait. Oh, was it too close? Did it respawn? It did respawn. Of course it did. God dang it! Alright, should be getting closer here. Where is it? It'll despawn. Hopefully. Come on! I was just gonna do that a million times and not respawn. You gotta be joking me. Okay, so let's sneak. Basically break line of sight. I mean, that's always the case. People are more likely to blame a external force than themselves. Point blank statement. Hello. Oh, did it respawn? It did. Finally did. Alright. Should be done soon, thankfully. Done. It's freaking Erdtree Gatling gun. No, it's up against. I can't do anything. So, crouch. Now we crouch. Where are you? There you are, bud. Come on. Lock on. There we go. I think we can kill it before it can do anything. Perfect. Wait, it didn't die? I was about to say, excuse me? I'm pretty sure you're dead. Okay, cool. So, that is Lake of Lunaria. Down and out. So, let's go back to the site, to the round table for a moment. And this way, I can grab the longbow, and then go back to Church of El for some arrows. Alright, Church of El. And how many arrows do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, well,
Let's go with 10. I think 10 is a good number.
goodbye.
So now we're gonna go to Third Church Marika and head towards Fort Heights. Yeah? We'll go to Fort Height and then I guess at that point we grab Moonvale. And then we go to Volcano Manor after we upgrade Moonvale at EG. Does decent damage against Fingerprint Shield. Yeah, it doesn't have great magic resistance, but not a lot of people are using magic at some point. Yeah, as far as physical resistance is concerned, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I guess we also want to kill the Erdtree avatar in Caelid as well, don't we? That way we can get the Poise Break for Mogget and Godric. You want the charge, Spike Tier for Godskin Noble and Duo. But Duo is second half, so a bit more midpoint. A strength build, you're screwed? Pretty much. Pretty much. There's Blythe. Let's grab our St. Trina Lilies from the bear. I hate doing this every single time. It's like the freaking dragon from DS1. The undead dragon grabbing the soul and Astorius's the Astorius sword. It's like the same thing. If you wake up the bear, you're dead. You wake up the dragon, you're dead. Kind of how that works. Let's go grab the St. Trina lilies as well as the St. Trina arrows.
Dear God, well, are you please? I'm hungry.
I know, we're all hungry, bud. Alright, we are in the clear. And this is where we took our first hit in the lands between yesterday with the rat. We are going to kill the rat, is what we're going to do. Let's pop. You locked yourself out of opening Stormfront Gate. Oh, did you kill Gostock? I mean, honestly, going through the gate is one of the worst ideas, in my opinion. Like, point-blank statement. It really is such a bad idea. Alright. But yeah, I guess if you do want that opening, you're gonna want to tell Gostock to open the gate, and then kill him, right? That would be a wise decision. Alright, got Mighty Shot prepped and ready. Let's get rid of this guy then. Then Glintstone Pebble him to death because he does not have a crossbow at ready. Perfect. He is. You're not wrong. I forget if you have the possibility of having a crossbow. I don't think you do. They could be mistaken. Because it activates the great... Oh, that's fair. That is fair. I'm surprised that hit. I shot it off and was like, I don't think that's going to hit. It thankfully did. Alright, will you actually get over here or crossbow? Crossbow. No wanted arrows today, friend. Gold seed. Some free runes from the demi-humans dying. Did not mean to shoot that off. I'm gonna kill this rat for safety reasons. Okay. We're good. Let's ready up Mighty Shot for this person here that just pops out of nowhere. Excellent. And aggro the knight. Perfect. So attempt to level my strength up past 60. I mean, like I said, it'll do like some, but it's not going to do much. That's the thing, right? So like, if you're level 276, like, you could, because you might not have much benefit elsewhere. Like leveling up other things like intelligence or faith or so on. Like once you go past a certain point, like you're no longer a build, you're just able to do everything. Right? So that's kind of the give and take when it comes to that. Alright, let's grab the Dectus Medallion. And trying to think what we want to do next. So next is either Volcano Manor or Poise Break crystal tier. If we do Poise Break, I need more arrows. Like probably around 25 arrows. So let's do that. Why not? We'll get that out of the way. It's a tedious thing to do. And then we'll head up EG. Oh no, we still need to get Moonveil. Why'd I go to first step? We still need to get freaking Moonveil, don't we? Actually, no. You know what? I'm happy that I realized this. I do want to get the Poise Break before going for Moonveil. We have 2, so let's grab 23. That way, ideally, you might be able to stun the Magma Worm a little bit better. Let's go to Fort Fadoff. And let us go kill this Erdtree avatar over here. I'm glad I remembered that this is a good idea. That we should first kill this Erdtree avatar and then go for Magma Worm and Moonveil. I'm like, oh yeah, we need to go to EG, upgrade a Moonveil that we don't have. Whoops. And upgrade what we don't have, friend. Alright. Let's see. Put you on Rock Sling. Let's aggro you. Back off. Oh, I forgot to frickin' use my flask, didn't I? I'm gonna despawn. Yep. You may have messed up a little for multiple reasons. I've been doing a lot more damage right now than I am currently, but I think we should still be fine in the grand scheme of things. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go back to Fort Faroth. I haven't upgraded Bloody Slash yet either, have I? In that case, we're going back to the round table. Yeah, we need to get Bloody Slash, upgrade our flask, and then we should be fine. I don't know why, like, I freaking had a brain fart there, but I did.
I took you no matter how you're out.
Ash War on you, Bloody Slash. Let's go to Fort Fadoff now and upgrade our Physic so we do more magic damage, which should... Both of these together, it's what, like a 40% increase in damage, more or less? 40%. Let's do Dees. And let's... Yeah, there's not really reason to do that because it's not a charged attack, so we're good. We are good. Okay. Take 2. Once I realized we can do like 40% more damage. Let's bleed out. I said bleed out. Not go for Mighty Shot, please. This should last for 3 minutes. I think the tree is like blocking my line of sight of it. We'll get 2 off. I mean, it's doing, like, marginally more damage. 260. That's not much in the grand scheme of things. We're gonna have to wait for it to despawn. That's better. 260, I guess it's because it's casting. I got that little bit of extra damage in. Ugh. Just before. not do this as often. That's one of the major problems right now. $390, there we go, a bit better. No, just wait. I wonder if we might have to do this after we get some more golden seeds. I'm not sure if I have enough FP in the long run to complete this boss fight. Well, that's why we do runs, so we can know what order we need to do things in. I mean, we might be able to do it. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close. Like I said, I just wish it gave me a few more openings so I didn't have to wait for the long walk back, basically. Missed a few of those. Unfortunate. Yeah, I might need to go to like Relicaria Gate East, which has another steed, and then back to Stormville Shack because Roderica should have left her seat as well. We only have 5 more. Yeah, I don't think we have enough FP. Oh, that sucks so much. I'm gonna just go through with it and see where we get with what we have. But that's rough. That is rough. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Shoot. Okay. I think with like 1 or 2 more flasks, we should be fine. So in that case, let's go to Stormhill Shack. That'll get us 1. Relicaria Gate East. That gives us 2. Trying to think. We actually have another option for some more. Didn't they nerf Rivers of Blood? I don't think so. I don't think that they nerfed it. They nerfed Moonveil. But I don't think they nerfed Rivers of Blood yet. I'm pretty sure they technically buffed it because they fixed Arcane. Before, Arcane scaling wasn't working, which was a major issue. So, not to mention, I think the biggest thing that people miss out on Rivers of Blood is they just need to outspace it. I think, honestly, the reason why you see so much Rivers of Blood is just because of it being very much like in a vacuum to where people don't know how to outspace it as far as PvP is concerned. Because, like, it's a good PvE weapon, and it's a okay PvP weapon. Like, if you overcommit to an attack, then Rivers of Blood's really good. But that's only if you overcommit. So we could do this. We have 2. Let's see if that gives us 2 or only 1 more flask. If it gives us 2, I think we're fine. If it gives us 1, then we might want to go to Lindell. So many. Oh, I need to freaking allocate. I hate that it goes, oh yeah, we'll allocate evenly instead of allocating to what you have. So we have 7 now. I think we're fine with 7. I think we're fine with 7. Do I need more arrows? I don't think we do. I might regret saying that, though, is the only problem. We could, like, actually go down and fight it from horseback, but I'm taking the safe and tedious route, which I'm fine with because I'd just rather not get hit. And even though I feel confident in fighting this thing on horseback, I just would rather play it safe. I would rather play it safe. Also, remind me on the talisman. Attack power. Okay, let's do that. Let's pop this. Have this at the ready. Part of the issue as well early on is the freaking trees get in the way. Like, big time. Against same dude who just spammed Rivers of Blood on me. Yep, yeah, so the biggest thing about Rivers of Blood, just outspace. A lot of people will spam it, and that gives you a huge opening. I'll say it hasn't despawned yet. Let's re-aggro it. Oh, holy hell. That's a surprise. If we could stun it, we could deal a bit more damage to an addition, but we're in a good space now, which is good news. That should hit and re-aggro. Yep. 307 on that one. That's really awkward. Come on, bit closer here, bud. Okay, botched that, didn't I? Stop with the Gatling! There we go. Down to 9 arrows. I think we should be able to do this in 9 more rotations, but this is taking so long. There definitely needs to be an easier way to... There's definitely an easier way to do this, and I just don't know it yet. I guess let's go to that one. You'd also not be greedy there. We have 2 flasks left. Come on, we can do it. We're going to despawn. Yeah, it's as soon as it gets to that little corner, it despawns. If we can get, like, drag it over to a different corner, maybe, and it won't despawn to its spawn location. Yes, there is. There is a crystal tier that you can get that basically makes it non-existent. I'm almost tempted to do the riskier version, which is on horseback, just for the benefit of not having this be so tedious. Maybe in a future run, we'll do so, just to practice it. But man, this is a thing. Yeah, we should have this as long as I play this safe and not be too aggressive. Let despawn. Go for the hit. Don't tell me we're going to be like 1 hit off. Because we did miss like 1, if not 2 hits, I think. I swear to God, game. Do not dare. Did not hit it. I think I got 1 or 2. I don't know. I hope 2. Only 1. You gotta be joking. Really? Really? I don't think I'd even do enough damage. You know what? You know what? I could do this. How will this work? Oh, quick thinking. Quick thinking right there. All right. All right, game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try doing it the horseback way in the future, because that was tedious as hell. Where am I even on my pathing? I don't even remember after that ordeal. That took way too effing long. Right here. Okay. Daytime time. Past time till morning. We can upgrade our intelligence, I think, because we got a lot of stuff. And we only need like 50,000-ish, so level 40. Be good. That'll help us out as well. Let's change our tiers. So, oh, not that. We want this, and we want more poise damage. That's for 30 seconds, though. It's not long, but it should be long enough. All right. We kept full sitting me with a fingerprint shield and spears, like nothing you could do. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right with the fingerprint shield. I said fingerprint shield, it's pretty good. It's Pretty good. Couldn't gain any distance, and I couldn't attack the shield. Yep, that sounds about right. That's why Fingerprint Shield definitely needs to get a bit of a nerf. Thank God neither of you death guys heard anything. Holy hell. Thank you for the runes. Alright, in the clear for drop 2. And in the clear for drop 3. He's actually a bit closer than I would like, I will not lie. I think he should slow down before the door. Yeah, he does. I had a small heart attack for a second because I didn't initially see Alexander there, and I was like, oh god, did I go too far? And it despawned him and moved him onto his next position, but thankfully not. Alright. Thank you for your sacrifice, friend. I will remember you. Alright, let's bleed. Alright, we are good. With this at the ready. Let's drink. Alright, here's our first real test for this run. That's not involved the lands between a first real boss test. The first real uh-oh boss, in my opinion. Button, but that's fine. I actually have a few ideas about that. I've thought about doing all bosses no hit. Moonveil in hand, no hit. So that's Magworm down, boss number 1. All right. At this point, now we go to EG. Where's EG? There's EG. And now we go to Volcano Manor for +6/+7, so we can get Moonveil +9. EG me boy.
Well, then I presume.
Nope, not purchase. Cool. Let's go to Ryokaria Gate South. Then we already... Oh, we hit up main. Whatever. It's not that much different. We did already hit up main, but we're good. We'll need, what, 5,000 for... Mogget Shackles. Trying to think what else, if anything. And then just the level ups, and then we can pour the rest into levels. And then we're in a good spot. Alright. Let's go Desoe. Oh, I also need to buy the 3 gold pickled fowlfoot from Patches as well, so we can get some extra levels that way too. We'll use one on Godric, Godskin Noble, and Rykard. I can kind of make the most out of it. The biggest thing with Millennia, honestly, comes down to using freeze or bleed pots so that you're able to interrupt her waterfowl dance. If you're able to interrupt her waterfowl dance, she becomes a whole lot less difficult, especially as all of her hits can be parried. I mean, we use bleed and frost with hook claws, but I never put 2 and 2 together to use a frost pot or a bleed pot to basically stun her out of waterfowl. Which, if you're able to do that consistently, you're in a pretty good spot. Alright, so far so good. Now we need to make sure that we do touch the Grand Lift Site of Grace. Not out of ag range. Okay, we're good. We're out of ag range. We are in the clear. Friggin' an hour and 30 minutes later, we took care of our, I guess not our first boss. Deathrite Bird was our first. We also took care of the Erd Tree avatars, but first, and I guess not required boss either, but you get the idea. The first real, like, uh-oh boss on the list. Cool. Let's go to Volcano Manor. Raya. My friend.
I knew you. I hereby take my hand. Give me. I will pray.
Alright, so we'll get 6, 7, open up the shortcut for Noble, and then we go, after this, we go Patches. Then to Mogget, Godric, Godskin Noble, Rykard, Draconic Tree Sentinel, Godfrey, Morgoth.
Rise with interest now, you the drawing room, but be sure.
He helps you learn how to dodge a lot better? Oh yeah, absolutely. I would imagine so. Alright. Let's make sure that we Moonveil the Snake Snail. Good. Hold right. And hold right again. Don't want to deal with Bloodhound, if at all possible. Alright, let's sit. Let's open. And let's do some rooftop sneaking. Alright, good here. Good here. Nearly went the wrong way there a second ago. Omen Killer hears nothing, and we backstab. This guy drops down. Yeah. Moonveil out. And we are in the clear. Let's bleed out here. Drink. Hi, friendo. Moonveil you to the face. All right. And now for the mad dash. Left. Right. Jump on the banister. Jump down. Left. Right. Double tap Y. And we are in the clear. We can bleed by the fire monk, so we're good here. Let's go grab Somber Smithing Stone 6. Over the snails and through the woods to the Somber Smithing Stone we go. Alright, we're currently aggroed by one of the Thorwin guys. I think we're fine though. There's the snake. Wait for you to pass, friend. And here we go. Good, 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 good. Switch over to Bloody Slash. Like I said before, I can always just try and run past the Fire Monk. He's hit me one time off of some BS iframes, so I'm just not feeling it, to be honest. Grab you for 5. That'll be good for later. When I think we're grabbing the Nagi Kiba in the future for our Elden Beast. Alright, pop you. Let's pop you. Oh yeah, that's very clean. With what we have set up right now, that is a very clean kill on him, so I am A-okay with doing that. Alright, let's set up the shortcut for Godskin Noble. And then we're gonna grab Smith and Stone 7. And we're off to the races. Like, now we're an hour and 30 minutes later. Probably could cut it down to maybe an hour 15 if we make the Erdtree avatar a little bit more efficient, the one in Caelid at least. If we can do that, then, yeah, no, an hour and 50 minutes later, we actually, like, start our run. Every freaking no-hit runner cries inside. Like, that's one of the things about Elden Ring and no-hit running. It definitely is just so tedious for the setup. I wish that we could, like, have a dummy save, right? So that way, okay, you can start here. Everyone, like, okay, you're doing the Moonveil path. You start here before Mogget with all this. If you want to change anything, then yada, yada, yada. But, like, there's so many times where you could get hit. You know, Magma Worm, Erdtree Avatar, a frickin' Dragonfly. Or do something like fall off this bridge. Oh, my word. I'm usually so much better at this. Just jump is pain. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. There we go. Perfect. EG. +9 Moonveil. Dump the rest of the levels into intelligence. And... oh, no. We need a few things left over. Just a few runes left over. Let's not do that yet. You know what? We don't need to be max level for patches. So I think we can go to Lake North. And let's go say hi to Patches. We're first going to take the safe route for Bloodyfinger and Netagis, though. For those who don't know, apparently the invaders in this game have a certain distance they can go before they despawn. And they have specific spawn locations based on when you activate their invasion. And so, interesting thing about Bloody Finger Natagus is that if you activate him on the side where Yora is, and you go back to where Yora's camp is, then you can basically despawn Bloody Finger. I don't know if that was thought through or not, but hey, I ain't gonna complain. Let's go activate Bloody Finger, and then run back once he's actually in the world. Can I say, by the way, that I love the water physics? I know that's something really strange that for some reason I never, like, appreciated until just now, when, like, the water's so crystal clear in the daytime. But the water physics are freaking good. Like, real talk. Like, for some reason, I just never, like, thought of it until just now. I'm like, huh, the water's really good. Such a random thought, but, like, I really do appreciate the thought they've put into this game. I really have. Alright, no reason to touch this. Banditos! I'm here! Oh, that's the wrong one. Worked out anyways. And let's Moonveil our friend Patches out of existence. Probably could have waited on that, honestly.
You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Cough up your all
Oh, he actually dodged up.
Wait, please! White flag and all!
Oh my word. I'm so sorry, Patches. He went for that jumping attack, and apparently that Moonveil to the face as he jumped just annihilated him.
Through and through.
Like, an extra 10 damage, this man would have been dead.
Well, what are you? Now, how did I took you for an innocent water. I'm tarnished, like only for now.
Honestly, I probably should kill him instead of letting him live.
I'll be ready to
It'd make my life easier, but eh.
I'll be ready to...
The wheel and deal. So it's actually interesting that he says that, because the one game that Patches was not in was Dark Souls 2. And in Dark Souls 2, there was a vendor named Havel. No, not Havel. Havlan. Havlan? I think it was Havlan. Something to that degree. He would go, wheel and deal. And, like, be freaking down on a beer every time you see him. Apparently... I may have had to kill him. I wonder if he's in Volcano Manor. That is not the right one. Is that not the right one? No, Town Church. Okay, so lesson learned there. Before, we were fine. But for some reason, he wasn't here this time, and I don't know why. But next, in the future, I will kill him. No questions asked. Will not want to risk not being able to buy Mogget Shackles. Okay. Let's take a look-see, shall we? Because there's multiple locations where he spawns, and I just don't know if he's already here at Volcano Manor, or if he's for some reason has a second location now. He's here.
Well, I don't believe in here. I thought good though. We'll do good. Oh, that is important.
Thank God for that. Okay. Now we're good. Oh my word, I literally had a bit of a heart attack. I'm like, uh-oh. Okay. So, let's sip. That's it. Let's upgrade our flasks. But I think we need it too much. Allocate flasks. We're good. Level up. Directly into intelligence. Physic. We have magic and we have stance break. So we're good there. We're gonna sit when we get up there anyways, so no reason to do anything right now. Just saying left so we don't get hit by a crossbow in the back. A little bit of serpentine, just in case they also shoot crossbows for some odd reason. They never do. But, you know, always a first. Okay, well, let's start bleeding. And our goal is to kill Mogget in like 3 hits, basically. Alright, Mogget Shackles at the ready. Foulfoot at the ready. Let's drink you. Let's drink you. Have Moonveil out. Mogget Shackles ready. Skip. Interesting. I was hoping that we could poise break him on the second one. Looks like he can only poise break him on the third. Good to know. Good to know.
Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the
Yeah. Freaking keep yapping, why don't you? Hey, Gostock.
Come on, would you?
How did I miss you?
What's it to you? Why is it always me?
Because you try and send me into the closet with the knight. It's not allowed, Gostock. It's very rude. Alright, cool. Let's go up here, get rid of the Warhawk. One-shot you, friend. And then I guess we'll just use this as a checkpoint because there's a chance we take a hit here. Like, out of all the areas in the Land Between that I go, I might take a hit, like, Stormville Castle's definitely the place. No. Stop that. It's not allowed. You're not allowed. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, those two down. Let's remember to grab the St. Trina arrows. We won't ever need these until Godskin Duo, but, you know, always good to have them. Meep is watching my stream. Meep is the best girl. That is what Meep is. Alright, take out Moonveil now. Open the door! Hi, friend. Just a kill on you. Get the rusty key. Here we go. And now it should be pretty much smooth sailing to Godric. There's 2 more enemies we encounter. Technically, actually, there's the pot family. There's the pot family, and then this little guy here. Oh my god. You know what? We're going down. You want to get me? Come follow me, friend. I looked at that and went, my camera's messing up. I'm trying to lock onto him and it kept on flicking behind. And like, no. We're just going downstairs and he's gonna come down the ladder and we're gonna kill him there. I'm not playing stupid games. I'm not winning stupid prizes today. Not when we're doing this good so far. Like I was saying, the guy who did the no damage run, one of his runs was ruined by a ballista. He messed up one of the ballistas at the main gate. And so like I'm very much of that opinion, like just play it safe. Play it safe, good idea. Alright, let's go this way. Nope, lock onto you, thank you. Lock onto you, thank you. Alright, we are good. And let's pretend we're playing Assassin's Creed. Alright. 2 enemies there. I will sip just in case. You know what? Doesn't hurt to be over-prepared. Does not hurt to be over-prepared. Now. Nope. Stop that. It's not allowed. Alright. Roll down the tree. Ooh, an enemy actually did see me there, funny enough. I think we're in the clear, though. Wished you good luck and laid back down and continue napping. Ah, yes, what she normally does. Naps all day. Alright, so next boss, Godric. He is once again on the list of uh-oh. We already beat one boss on the uh-oh list, which was Magma Worm. Godric is number 2 on that list. So I want to be careful here. After we, you know, massacre an entire pot family, that is. Once we do that, then we're going for Godric. So far I'm good. So far I'm good. Alright, got the 2 cracked pots, so now we have 5 in hand, which should be enough. I'm getting runes. Let me get my runes. And I'd rather freaking not risk it. I would not even risk it. Alright, let's make sure we have Warrior Jar Shard. Let's sit. Let's level up intelligence by 1. Let's take off you, put you in its place. What am I doing? I'm sitting here going, I know I'm doing something and I'm just blanking. I think we got everything we need. Let's bleed out. Okay, we're good there. Pop you, Moon's out the ready. Let's pop. Have Flask at the ready. Skip cutscene. Let's get in his face. Try and poise break him early. sip.
I am the Lord.
All right, Godric down.
That is golden. And what
Godric is down. Pop this.
we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
So it takes 4-ish hits. 4-ish hits for the poise break. Inventory, let's pop you. Inventory, let's pop you guys as well. Item crafting, 5 of you. Equipment, you. And then let's go to Godskin Noble. Yeah, we're on Godskin Noble now. That's 2 out of the 3 uh-oh bosses out of the way, by the way. I do want to point that out. We are going to change our physic away from the poise break to the charge attacks, because we actually don't do a lot of Moonveil katana hits on Godskin Noble. Let's bleed out. There we go. Oh, what the hell? I didn't level... Did I level up? No. God dang it. $48. I just realized something. Do I have any? I have 2. Thank God I have 2 arrows, so we can distract the frickin' the snakes before Rykard. I'm so happy that we ended up with just 2. That's exactly what I need. All right, that's prepped and ready. Let's pop this. I guess we do need that so we can prep the sleep pot throw. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, so second row, stop, aim, up, right there. Pop this, throw, roll. Sleep, perfect. All right, 1, 1, 2, throw, roll back, run. Naughty, naughty. 1, 2, throw, run, asleep, perfect. 1, 2. There we go. Flawless. Frickin' flawless. I did it too late! Oh well. Not the end of the world. I was basking in my moment, completely forgot to pop my my foul foot. Okay. Level up. Oh no! Oh ho 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 ho! Ooh. No, we wait. We wait. Because we need to upgrade the thing. You know, the thing. The spear. Serpent Hunter. There we go. Words. Alright. Let's get going. Let's jump. And remember, we need to bait out the abductor a bit further than the window. That way we avoid being hit by it. Wait, we wait, and now we run. Okay, we're good. We can bleed out here. Alright, Moonveil at the ready. Let's sip. Actually, there's no reason for us not to sip this as well while we're here. Hi, friend. Come. Roll back. Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's sip. We have you. And then second snake should be here soon. Probably on their way up. Unfortunately, because we don't get the surprise damage. Still get a one hit though. So I don't care. Meteorite. Alright, out. Sip. And then we're gonna need the longbow. Okay, there it is. Looks like this area loads in when you open the door. It's kind of interesting to note. Wait for it to pass. Alright. We break that. We break that. And we run. Woo! Oh my word. That swift glintstone was a little bit too close for comfort. I'm just gonna say that now. Just a little bit too close for comfort. I'll be taking this. Let's go say hi to EG. Alright, alright. Hi, Jimmy boy. How you doing, bud?
Ray.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's +4. Let's sit and put the rest of our levels into intelligence. We're at 50. Good stuff. All right, audience pathway. Let's bleed out. And then we use Radigan's Sword Seal for some extra damage. Because it's technically not considered a weapon art for some reason. It's really odd. You know what? I'm gonna sit. I used Radigan's Sword Seal, so it raised my health, and I think it was dealing me more damage than normal. And I'm a bit concerned that was going to kill me. So I'm like, let's reset that real quick. I think that would be smart. Let me refine this thing. There we go. Instead of sleep pots, we are going to use Starlight Shards, which are going to make our lives 1,000 times easier. I cannot tell you. Serpent Hunter at the ready. We are going to pop you. Pop you. Let's get close and then pop Starlight Shard. So now we shouldn't have to worry about flasks for this section of the fight. We need to pay attention as to our distance and our timing. Let's drink. Let's pop. Time for Rykard. Yeah, that second Starlight Shard is freaking clutch. That makes that so much easier. Okay, I can breathe now. I can breathe. It feels so unnatural, by the way, to not talk during, while streaming. But, like, something I have learned to appreciate is freaking not talking during these runs. Where I just go, okay, cool. I'm gonna focus now. Shh. Oh, just got into a bit of an argument with a friend. Well, hopefully everything's going all right, Cam. You didn't miss too much, though, I guess. I mean, you did and didn't its own right. It's a hard fight, easy to get hit if you're not careful. Yeah, exactly. We are now through Rykard, no hit. Not in the lands between, not in bosses. We are officially Rykard, no hit. Okay. We got this. Alright, let's go. Over to the Altus Plateau. So far, so good. That's Night Cavalry. It's nighttime. I was thinking to myself, it seems a bit darker than normal. That's unusual. And then I see the Night Cavalry on, oh, that's a Night Cavalry. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, right, where, like, when trust is broken, it needs to be rebuilt. And that takes time and effort, you know, on both sides to rebuild it. Yeah, you don't need to say any details, but, like, you know, that is definitely a thing that people tend to forget sometimes. All right, great Rune Bear, please don't see me. I've done nothing to you. In fact, I'll make you an Elden Lord if you let me live. I think that's a fair trade, right? After all, you are by far the strongest thing in this world, being the apex predator that you are. Bye, Tree Sentinel. See you hopefully never. keep going. He's still aggroed on me, by the way. There he goes. There we go. I'm sure I have enough of the butterflies. We'll touch that. Oh no, that makes sense. Like I said, trust is something that's rebuilt. It's something that's earned over time. But no, I understand what you're saying. There we go, far left. To avoid Mogget. And we're good. I'm actually going to make it daytime because I just don't want to deal with the chance of nighttime bosses, to be honest. Okay. Let's go. And we're on to the Draconic Tree Sentinel. If Snoop Dogg hops on it. Wait, is Snoop Dogg playing Elden Ring? That's hysterical. I'm sure he'll be getting all those smoke pots. It still seems so dark. Must be because of rain. Oh, dang. Can never catch a break, apparently. You played it, then rage quit at Mogget? I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Mogget is the first great filter. Technically, for some people, definitely was Tree Sentinel, but Mogget's definitely there. You never shoot at me that early. Never. That scares me. Alright, we're gonna keep on going. Oh yeah, Mogget's very easy, like, after you beat him, you understand, like, his mechanics. Right? But, like, before that, people struggle. People struggle. I think we're in the clear. 2, 3, 4, 5, drink. Crouch. Drink, because that's 3 minutes long. Okay. Have the flask prepped and ready. So that's 1. Roll back. 2. Roll back. 3. Stun. Sip. 1, 2. Alright, we're good. Like how when I tried to kill him before, my friend said I was underleveled and that's why I struggled. I mean, we're what? Level 63 right now? Turns out I was bad. That's fair. Alright. Sip. Level up. Oh, Mogget, by the way? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no. I mean, I showed some people, I think I showed you, Cam. Was it you, or is it someone else? I showed Mogget, soul level 2, how to beat him. I mean, we used summons and spirit summons, but, like, it worked. We beat Mogget, soul level 2, with the Lordsworn Greatsword. Like, you don't need to be leveled, you just need to, like, understand how to play the game, and that's okay. Pushing dexterity now. Alright, well, and yeah, that's true. That is true. Item crafting. It needs to be not to just make all of these. I don't think so. Yeah, it was you? Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it was you. Get rid of those. But yeah, no, I mean, like once you learn like his moveset, and you learn like when to strike, when you can't strike, when he's going to do X, Y, and Z, and also learn how to preemptively like take into account his freaking delayed swings, then you're in a good spot, right? All right. I like having a little bit of a moment right now because this is the furthest we have ever gotten no hit. Like we've gotten to this place and we've done no hit on a lot of bosses, but it's the first time we've gotten here truly no hit. And we only have 2 more bosses for the split. Godfrey and Morgoth. We have 2. I have more than that. All right, Lindell skip achieved. And on to here. Let's take our time. Alright, let's continue. And now you run. Oh god, come on. Go up. It's like some places you can, some places you just can't. For whatever reason. We need to crouch for the next guy, and then we can sprint past the small fry, which means I'm actually going to switch from Moonveil to Glintstone Pebble here. So we can get him from range and not get hit by the lightning pot. Make distance. Glintstone Pebble you down. Alright. Time to bleed out. Let's prep for Godfrey. Alright, we're good there. We're not aiming to stun him, so this is for 3 minutes. So we can do at the base of the tree. Once we get past these guys. Alright, let's sip. That will be a buff for 3 minutes. Here we go. The next big uh-oh boss on my uh-oh list. Godfrey. Biggest thing we need to remember, space him out and jump to the left for the gap closer. If we can accomplish that, we're good. There we go. Jump or no jump, friend? No jump. I rolled too early, I feel. That's painful. Oh well. That's why he's on my list. I shouldn't have been hit by that, though, of all things. I just rolled too early. Getting into my own head. God freaking dang it. Watch the next one I do be perfectly fine. Well, that's my practice. Let's bleed out. Can't believe I messed that up though. First freaking swing. I'm so used to him throwing his axe there. It threw me off. I'll do it now. Yep. Alright, stomp or no stomp? No stomp. I panicked a little bit there. I took a Moonveil swing early, thinking I had time, which I did, but because I didn't properly space, I was afraid for the dash in axe bop. Like, he hits you with the side of the axe in a really quick motion, and that's something that I very much will die to. I don't think I have many ways of avoiding that attack. Alright, so Godfrey's still, I mean, as expected, still going to be one of those problem bosses that I just need to practice a little bit more. And make sure, like, I practice proper spacing is all. Ugh. Alright, let's go again. Throw or no throw? Throw. Stomp. Grab these. Space out. I'm gonna space a little bit further. Space out. Oh my word. I was like, I can get this next Moonveil in. This will be fine. This will be okay. And then I'm like, oh, this might not be okay. And then it was thankfully okay. Oh God. All right. Let's level up. Time for Black Knife Assassin. And we have a pretty foolproof way of dealing with Black Knife. So, I mean, yeah, I think it just comes down to practice proper spacing, don't panic, and Godfrey is pretty easy. We did it on the third try this time, which is definitely an improvement over my previous runs. Hey, what's up, Zero? Doing pretty well, doing pretty well. Practicing our no-hit pathin'. Here, take it up, 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 and nope, not there, up. There we go. Hi, friend. Okay. How you doing, bud? Hopefully doing well. How's the mask collecting going? I need you to go. Am I on the wrong spot? Might be on the wrong spot. Let's see. Where are you? All right, come on. I need you closer to my left. There you go, buddy. There you go. Oh, strength. I also just drink this for an extra 20% damage, honestly. Yeah, that was worth it. All right. We got Black Knife Assassin down. How many runes do we need for a level? You don't have enough, is the answer. Is great a problem? It's worse than alcohol? Okay, so now it's time for Morgott. Let's bleed out. You know what's kind of upsetting? I kind of hope that we get hit by Morgott, because then I won't be as upset about it being hit by Godfrey. because at least then I can go, okay, cool. At least it wasn't just Godfrey, right? Like, there's that little sound, like, thing in the back of my head going, yeah, that'd be kind of nice. There we go. Skip. Messed up. Well, that's what I get for sipping first. So now we just have to do this.
Stained by my curse.
Alright. I was like, I tried something new, which is, I was like, I can probably sip before I have to stab him. The answer is no. I cannot sip before. I have to sip after. Alright. That was me thinking I knew the timing well enough, and the answer was no. If I... Oh, I can't even do it normally now, because now it's not first attempt, which is fine, because I can get him in front of me pretty easily. I can get him in front of me pretty easily, so it's not a big deal. Alright. So, cannot sip in front. Just grabbing some food? Fair enough. Well, enjoy. Exploring the blood and ground areas a pain in the butt? Yes. The answer is yes. I'm like, I'll just get close enough, and when he goes in... I mean, the answer is both yes and no. Am I playing DBD now? No. Will I in the future? Maybe. I'm still playing DBD for competitive play, but as far as this is concerned, I want to beat Elden Ring no hit. Unfortunately, today our run was ruined by Godfrey. So now I'm kind of trying some new things with Mogget here, and they're not going too well. They're not going too well. As soon as you leave the palace, the guys that some of the giant skeletons are insane. Yeah, the bloodbirds are the most annoying part of them, to be honest. The bloodbirds are the most annoying part. Let's get distance. I just need them, like, close enough to me.
These foolish ambitions.
Thought I spaced him out. The big snake god? Are you talking about the thing after Godskin Noble? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, do you not have the stats to do... Hold up. Do you not have the stats? Hold on. Where is it? No, it's a 0 stat requirement. So you have the stats to wield the Serpent Hunter. So grab that, and you can go to EG and upgrade it to +4. You also might want a Starlight Shard. Not for the first part. You just use your weapon art. You just use your weapon art with the snake, the god serpent. You can just sip in between when you need to. When you are not, though, when you're in Rykard, you need a Starlight Shard. Yeah, only the weapon art. Only the weapon art. Oh, I'm stupid. I, for some reason, thought that would push the second phase, but the entire point is that we push him through second phase, so he doesn't. And then next it should push him to second phase. I'm being dumb now. I'm being dumb. This is fine. This, like always, is why I practice. Never done that before? Yeah, if you do that, it just stuns them, basically. So if you go back into this stream and you watch my how I played against the same boss, that's exactly what I did, which is just simply weapon art after weapon art. So weapon art, space myself a bit, you'll see me kind of go back a little bit, and then sometimes all the way back because like the lava will get to you. And then with the God-Eating Serpent, you can actually you can sip in between. With Rykard though, you can't, and if you have to, you're gonna have to whatchamacallit, dodge a hit. God dang. I'm wondering something. Since we're practicing, we already lost our no-hit to Godfrey. I want to try something. I kind of want to do this maybe similar to Godskin Noble, if that makes sense. I want to see if maybe this might work the way I want it to. Still died before 50 health. As long as you're doing it right, basically you always want to ready your attack when you hear the feet go tunk tunk, and then you attack. Tunk tunk, attack. And so you rinse repeat it that way. I recommend, like, if you are struggling on it, check out earlier in the VOD here for God Serpent. And it'll be very helpful. If you are struggling FP-wise, go grab a Starlight Shard at Church of Plague, which is right off the path from Fort Faralth, which we also did in this run. Alright, Morgott. Nope, not an option. So yeah, if we need to stun him through. And so doing what I wanted to do is not an option. Yeah, okay. That teaches me what I wanted to know. I wish there's a way to avoid us having to even dodge a hit from him, though. That's my only problem. I don't think there is. I think we, no matter what, have to dodge a hit. But let's try one more thing. Let's try one more thing with him. Alright, sounds good, Zara. I appreciate it. Have a good one. I know the timing on that too, and it is literally foot down, and then we're in the clear. And I just messed it up. That's how I feel right now. The boom boom thing worked. So did he get through Rykard or just the God Serpent? Because it's the same strategy of Rykard. The difference is with Rykard, you're not able to sip through it in between attacks. And if you have to, you are forced to dodge one hit, and then you can repeat. And then at that point, you should be fine. Otherwise, that's where, for no-hit runs, everyone grabs a Starlight Shard to basically ensure that you don't need to sip. I'm gonna try one more thing. Basically, what we do with Godskin Noble. No, it doesn't work. So if you need a Starlight Shard, I can show you on the map once, you know, Morgoth's done doing his fancy dance. It is at the Church of Plague. Did you kill the dragon? You know which dragon I'm talking about? The one at Fort Faroth, which is all the way down here. There's Fort Faroth. So if you go from Fort Faroth to Church of Plague, there's an astrolabe, like right here-ish. And that astrolabe, that has a Starlight Shard. Every astrolabe does. There's another astrolabe on your way to the minor Erd tree that I did earlier too. So if you do either one of those paths, then you can get a Starlight Shard and make Rykard a whole lot easier. I would also recommend, since you're doing a resource-reliant run, to whatchamacallit, back up your file. That way you don't have to do a full restart or struggle, either or. Maybe I should have backed up before Morgoth, but oh well. That's freaking atrocious. Maybe... God dang. Is there a better way for me to kill him here? Or should I just get that last one in, then dodge out, basically, and just wait for the right moment? Well, my goal is to beat Morgoth, get more practice. Like I said, though, it'd be better if we were starting off before on the first try, but oh well. That way we wouldn't have to wait out at least possibly one attack at start. We end up right in front of them, which makes life so much easier. We should have enough time here. Here.
But these foolish ambitions.
Yeah, we need 2 hits on him. And so that's the major problem. Is we then risk getting hit here. So is there something else that we can do? I think there is. I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. I think if we force him to do a specific attack, it'd be easier if I had throwing knives, which we do not have. There are kukri that I can pick up. Where? I don't remember where the kukri are. It's like on our pathing too. And I just choose not to pick them up. If I can get 2 just R1s in, and I think we're good. 2 extra R1s, basically. Actually, I'm gonna try something. See if this works.
These foolish ambitions to...
Who's faster, Maga Shackles or the Pokey Stick? Answer, Pokey Stick. Yeah, I want to avoid having to do, like, 1 more hit after the stagger. I think I have an idea of how to. This requires, like, 2 extra R1s. Either that or some way to increase our damage further than what it is, but I don't think there's a way. actually, there might be a way, and that's by increasing our dexterity or our intelligence. I actually do have a way to do that, too. Okay, that's a thought. Okay. We can't hit him before the Mage Shackles. Even 1R1 pushes him to second stage. We're like right on that cusp. That's ridiculous. Like how close we are. We need to make sure we stagger him. Oh, that's so rough. I'm gonna say, let's try this. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Lake Lunaria, there's Mausoleum Compound, Royal Pond Shack. I'm pretty sure the Crystal Tier I'm thinking of is over by Raya, over by where the Deathrite bird spawns. Let's see if I'm right. If I am, that's 10 additional dexterity. That might give me the damage I need to finish him off at the end. Let's see, is it over here like I think it is? I know there's a site of grace up here. I forget if it's this island or a different one. It is a different one. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Is it this one? It is not. Where is it? What the hell? I know it's around here somewhere is the problem. Trying to think off the top of my head where the hell it is. That's the site of grace. It's not there. I feel like it's like over to the left of either here or Raya's location. Let's try here. Like somewhere southwest. I could have sworn it was over by here. I'm not seeing it. Unless it is here, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Sounds like a glass shard. My disappointment's immeasurable. Put down here. Seemingly also no. I mean, I guess there's the strength one we could get, right? That's a theoretical idea, I guess. Let's grab the strength one instead. And that is over by Stormhill Shack. That gets us 10 additional strength. Pretty sure Moonveil scales E strength, but let's take a look at this. Like, I'm almost fairly certain I know exactly where it is, but I can't find it for the life of me. Elden. Crystal. Tier. Crystal tiers. And I want dexterity boost. Where is it? raise, resistance, elemental damage, boost faith, intelligence, dexterity. So if Raya's here, that's the site of grace. Okay, I definitely know where it is then. I guess I just went a bit farther. Because it's, I guess, a bit further out from the site of grace that I was at. Let's try. See if we can make it so we don't have to worry about two-shotting him after. Every time I go for a sip of the flask, the past 3 times he spat poison on me. Yeah, you have to do it like, you have to mash whatever your sip button is immediately. And I mean immediately after your weapon art finishes. Oh, is it here? Crystal crabs. No crystal snakes. Oh, these are crystal crabs. They're not. I feel like this is too far out now. Unless... Oh, no, it's not. I think this is it. Is it? Probably not. I don't think about it. No. Where the hell? I am... Because there's boiled prawn. Raya's, like, here. But where is this crystal? You don't have it. Oh, dang. Why am I struggling so hard right now? Know approximately where it is. Approximately ain't good enough, though. I wonder if it's, like, further up the hill than I think it is. I don't know where I am in comparison to Raya now, though. Be able to get a good sense of my location. Only problem. Because here's the Demis. There's the Site of Grace. Maybe it's further up, like, northwest? It's definitely up west. Is it this area coming up? Or is it here? Oh, it might be here. Let's see. It is here. Yep, guarded by some Albinorks. Dexterity, not crystal tier. Cool. We're good. Alright. Yeah, oh wow, it's actually closer to boiled prawn than it is to Raya at that point. Well, that makes my life easier. Okay, let's give it a try. See if we increase our dexterity by 10, if we can just kill Morgoth without having to take a second swing at the end. Because if we can, then that just makes our life so much easier. It really does. Let's try it out. So, Wondrous Physic. Dexterity. Let's bleed. Because we'll increase our dexterity by additional 10 levels from, where are we at? 29 to 39, basically 40 at that point. Sip. Moonveil out, ready. Got our talismans on. Sip. Still not enough. It's still not enough to finish him out. That's so punishing, though. Like, what the hell? Okay. So, that didn't help in the grand scheme of things. Did not help in the grand scheme of things. Alternative option, we use Glintstone Pebble and try and just poke him out at the end. Like, keep distance, poke him out. I'm trying to think if there's any other way. I mean, that there worked. I wonder. We pushed him to second phase by R1ing at the end there as he's being picked up. I wonder if that's recreatable. Because if that is recreatable, then we're good. If it's not, though... Huh. Now that's interesting. That is very interesting to me. Of whether or not that's recreatable. Guess we'll try tomorrow. Guess we'll try tomorrow. Screw you, Morgott. Do I still have the save for Fire Giant? Let's see, do I? Elden Ring Temp. I think we do. So you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one Fire Giant run. On yesterday's save. I think we're at like level 73, something like that. I think after watching the no damage run from Seki, I think I have an idea of what needs to be done. Cool. So let's give it... We have 10 minutes until end of stream, so let's do it. I mean, this is the... We're now in, at that point, to second half at Flame Peak. With Fire Giant. And if I'm able to beat Fire Giant no hit, I'll be pretty freaking happy. Alrighty. What is in my flask? I don't know. Stance break easier, magic attacks. Good. You have that prepped and ready. Let's go for it. Push him to second phase now. Could have done this a bit better, I think. Alright, let's have him smash down. Okay, so we have the right idea. We have the right idea. We need to do a little bit more damage in phase 1, I think. And if we're able to do that, I think we got it. I think I have the strategy now. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I have the strategy now for a Fire Giant. Thank God. After I watched Seki's run of Fire Giant, he had like a flawless Fire Giant, to be fair, for first phase. But if we're able to create something similar, then we're going to be in a really good spot. Let's load. Basically, we just need to make sure... I'm going to try one thing. Let me stagger. So let's do that. This at the ready. I need to make sure that we have this at the ready, actually. He does attack me during a stun. Oof. Second stage. Damage at that point. I need him to slam. I think we staggered him a second time in phase 1. Yeah, we staggered him a second time in phase 1. We can't do that. We need to make sure we stagger him in phase 2. Otherwise, we basically need to reset the run. Or not reset the run, but reset that by boning out. Ooh, I'd like to be able to do it first try, of course, but if worse comes to worse. I feel like I'm just missing out on a little bit of damage. Phase 2. Oh, shoot. I think we had it there. I think we had it there. God freaking dang it. I backed up and then stunned because I was afraid of a fire pillar. Ah! We're so close. My charging attack is having just too late, so I get by him as my attack hits. Oh, yeah, that will do it. That will do it. All right. I'm determined to beat Fire Giant no-hit now. I think we can do it. We're just so close to it. if we stab him here? How much damage does this do? Not enough. So it's better for us to Moonveil him at that point. Yep, we're just gonna run. And then we can always try and go back in for more damage. Right now, not so much. Get these to explode though. Oh my word. So, okay, we didn't take damage. Torrent did. We didn't. That's actually huge, because that doesn't count as a hit. That, though, is. Okay. Okay, so I wanted to try and wanted to see how much damage we do from the repose. Not a good idea. Not enough. Moonveil does more on head. So, noted. Noted. Because I watched Seki's run, I was like, why didn't go for the repose? I now understand why he did not go for the repose. It is just not as valuable as Moonveiling his skull open. Okay. Okay, we're starting to get it down. The biggest thing is we need to make sure we're on point and hitting with both the Moonveil weapon art itself and the actual sword every time we go for a hit. That's like a big part of this. Attack. With part of the attack, we only did 700 instead of the 14. That's because we only hit it with the Moonveil when he moved and not the actual katana. Shoot. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be... We're gonna have to, like... We're very much gonna have to practice Fire Giant. All of first half, I feel like I can do... It's just small little tweaks. I don't feel like I need to practice them as much. Fire Giant, though, yeah, we need to practice to a T at this point. Because it's definitely a bit rough. Moonveil. Yup. It's so rough to see what he's doing. That's one of the worst parts about this fight. Like, you just don't know what he's doing until it's too late sometimes. I feel like if we just don't get the right setup in an actual run, just bone out. I don't care. However many times it takes, just bone out until we get the right setup. I think that's another thing that I do need to think about, like, where the boss isn't first time dependent. It definitely is nice doing Fire Giant first attempt because you're able to get up to him a little bit closer without him taking aggro. But it's not necessary, I would say, versus like Morgott, which definitely feels a bit more necessary, or at least it definitely makes life a whole lot more easy. Now, many of you looking at that might be a little bit confused. Wait, how did you just die? I forgot to take off my bloody slash sword, and I bled myself to death. I died via exsanguination. How do you say that? Basically, I keep on saying, oh yeah, we need to bleed ourselves out. Well, I went a little bit too far. Just a little. Frick's sake. For frick's sake. What am I doing at this point? What am I even doing? I feel like after I bleed myself out, I should remove it from my hotbar. Just in case. But we're good. We're good. Got my moon veil out this time. We're fine. Wait till he stands up. Right card is dead. Hey, congratulations. Nicely done. Oh, shoot. Second phase. Oh god. Run for it. So this has got a lot harder now. Need you to do the hand throws, friend. Okay, I don't need you to roll. Need you to throw your hands down. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. You forgot why you were killing him? Probably needed the Great Rune, I imagine. Maybe not, though. Maybe you killed Renala. If you already killed Godric and Renala, then yeah, you didn't need to beat him for an RL01 run. I need to stagger him when his hands are down. Otherwise, we just, in a real run, we bone out. We just bone out, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. We can't stagger him when his hands are down in second phase. We just have to bone out. No, we can do this tonight. I'll take this. Like, I had to take it as a victory that the only two hits we took on our regular run were Morgott and Godfrey. A bit sad about Morgott, but acceptable. Godfrey, we beat him in 3. We just need to space him out better, so that's an easy fix in my opinion. How much attack? Scoop. Saw it coming. I was like, maybe I won't get squashed by his knee. Nope. Yeah, I mean, you could use it on weapon upgrades would be the main thing, I guess. That'd be my only thought, would be weapon upgrades. Other than that, I don't know what you would use it on. Weapon upgrades are the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah. Maybe some crafting material stuff for like sleep pots and whatnot for Godskin Duo. We get the next spell for Smith and Stones. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Scoop. Nope, no scoop. Alright, let's let them stand up. It's right by Kenneth Height. Okay. So, at this point, I'm trying to think of what we can do here. I think we can be back here and maybe be able to dodge those shots, yeah. You just squashed me like a freaking fly! For God's sake. Yeah, I feel like after we do that, I feel like maybe taking him down with the rock sling might not be a bad idea. We're getting there. We're getting a sense for it, but we definitely can't kill him, it would seem, on after the stagger. There's not enough damage output, basically. I'm also realizing that aiming up with Moonveil on the leg rather than hitting it fully actually does more damage, strangely enough. I was doing 2k at some point on the leg by just using Moonveil, whereas getting more of the slash, strangely enough. It's really strange when I looked at it, but it worked, and that's what mattered. Oop. That's worse. I freaking stepped on residual fire right before second phase. No. God dang it. All right. I'm going to give it 4 more minutes. So it's like maybe 2 attempts. No, that's not what I want to do. We're so freaking close to getting Fire Giant. It just comes down to like perfectly, like everything needs to align for him, it feels. It feels like everything just has to align. And then you're done. So I think the play is get him second phase, stagger him, wail on his head. From there, go to that little ledge where he can't shoot at us and just launch rocks at him. Do the rock sling. Attack. I don't know why it feels like it's so inconsistent of like when I stagger him and when I don't. It does feel very inconsistent. At least in first phase. Like, I could try to... No, I don't think I would want to use the flask in first phase. And I just don't think that'd be a smart idea. I don't think it would be smart. Alright, let's go again. You have time probably for this one and then one more attempt if we don't get it here. Alright, we can just ride through this one. Wait for the stand up though. God dang it. You're doing no damage there whatsoever. You're hitting like his toe. If you like, for some reason, if you're in front, it does less damage. If it does it on the side, it does like 2,500. Alright, last attempt for the night. We'll definitely be practicing Fire Giant in the future. Fire Giant... Malekith, actually looking back at Malekith, I think Malekith will not be as hard as I think it will be. The next one after Fire Giant, I feel like I'll definitely have to practice a lot is... Godfrey proper, not that bad. Horalu, concerning. And then Radigan. I am not going to do the Radigan AI thing where Radigan doesn't attack. I'm actually going to fight Radigan proper. For better or for worse. Right for him to stand up fully. Die here. I don't know how he didn't. I won't complain though. The thing is, we stunned him on the first twice. I'm a bit concerned that we won't stun him again here. And the answer is no. I don't know if you have him low enough, but we're gonna try for it. Now. Oh, you gotta be joking me. Murder is committed. Now to get the book. Yeah, it's right in the graveyard. We staggered him on the second one, and then I just messed up my timing completely. I think we may have been able to get it then, but we're getting there. I feel like if we stagger him twice on first phase, we need to just bone out and make sure we only stagger him once. But with that being said, I think we are going to end the stream here. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help your kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, we'll be back again tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST for some more no-hit run attempts. This time, we are going to do it from beginning to halfway point, from the first step through Morgott, no hit. That is our goal once again. On that note, guys, I'll see you then. Bye-bye!